Meanwhile, India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi, along with other senior leaders of the BJP, paid tributes to former Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee on his first death anniversary. The leaders gathered at the Vajpayee Memorial at Rajghat in the national capital.
अटल जी कहते थे, प्रधानमंत्री जी श्रद्धा सुमन अर्पित कर रहे हैं श्रद्धेय अटल जी को। अध्यक्ष जी माननीय श्री Amit Shah ji Shraddha Suman arpit kar rahe hain.
The BJP stalwart died last year following a prolonged illness at the age of 93. He was in fact the first ever leader from the BJP to become the Prime Minister. Now, Vajpayee served as Prime Minister thrice, briefly in the year 1996 and then 2 terms between 1998 and then the 5-year term from 99 till 2004. His birthday, which falls on the 25th of December, is now celebrated as Good Governance Day. The Vajpayee was in fact awarded a Bharat Ratna in 2014. Meanwhile, the unrest in Hong Kong has been intensifying and there seems to be absolutely no end to the protests anytime soon. But still, there are some who believe that a peaceful resolution is still possible. Now, the visuals on your screen are of an individual called Alain Robert, who is also known as the French Spider-Man. Now, Alain scaled one of Hong Kong's most iconic skyscrapers, Cheung Kong Centre, and then unfurled the banner from the building's exterior. Now, the banner depicted juxtaposed flags of Hong Kong and China atop a symbolic handshake between the two sides. China's ambassador to the United Kingdom had recently said that the government in China cannot be sitting silent while the situation in Hong Kong continues to deteriorate. At a time when instances of violence are on the rise, such moments calling for peace and understanding are rare and are certainly something that are being looked upon with a fair bit of optimism in Hong Kong. Meanwhile, Kenya is facing a sharp decline in the population of the world's tallest mammal, the giraffe. The numbers across the continent fell by almost about 40% between the years 1985 and 2015 to just about 100,000 animals. But unlike the clarion calls that have been sounded over the catastrophic collapse of the elephant, the lion and the rhino populations, less attention has been paid to the giraffe's crisis. Take a look.
Laikipia in central Kenya was once teeming with giraffes, but today it's becoming more difficult to spot them. Over the last 20 years, giraffe numbers have steadily declined in Kenya and across much of the African continent. The Samburu community has lived alongside giraffe for generations and killed the animal for food and medicine.
We use even the skin of the giraffe. Some medicines they used to have to cook them, they burn them, and they have that gas they scrub from the skin, then they use them as medicine. That's why sometimes they used to kill them before.
Northern Kenya is home to a subspecies of giraffe that is becoming increasingly rare. Current estimates show that the population of these reticulated giraffes has declined by over 60% in 20 years. Simon and his colleagues are animal researchers who monitor giraffe life and behaviour. They collect data and help create conservation awareness among the communities that live around the animals.
There has been so many research done on lions, elephants and other species. But if you try to look at the giraffe, there's very little known about the giraffe. There's very little research done on the giraffe.
Across the Africa